So we're here in Pasadena today. We're actually at Caltech right now, but we're filming some Pasadena filming locations specifically. So we just came from the Crazy Stupid Love House, which starred Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling. And as you might remember, he plays a father that his marriage kind of falls apart, and then Ryan Gosling helps him to get over it and get back out there. It's a really great movie if you haven't seen it, so that house I'll show in a minute. But we're here at Caltech looking at a Legally Blonde location, and we got lots of cool stuff in store, so come along. So one of my most favorite movies was Legally Blonde, starring Reese Witherspoon as a sorority captain that wants to get into Harvard to follow her boyfriend who's no longer in love with her. It's kind of a crazy story. I really love that movie though. So one of the beginning shots from in the title credits actually was filmed right here at Caltech. So we see Elle, the character Reese Witherspoon plays, riding her bike right across this bridge right here behind me on this beautiful pond. So I'm going to go and do that now. So we're continuing our Pasadena filming locations. We're now in South Pasadena, and we just came from a really cute house. It's a nice yellow house. It's from Curb Your Enthusiasm. So season 5, and it's an episode called The End. And if you remember, if you've ever seen the show, that's where Larry is debating about giving the kidney to Richard Lewis, who needs it. And his cousin Lewis is out of the hospital, so he kind of has no choice. And then he has this whole weird out-of-body experience, goes to heaven, gets sent back. It's really, really funny. So this is the Cone's house. This is his parents' house from Arizona, where he thinks he has these real biological parents. So this cute little yellow house is from that. So that's Curb Your Enthusiasm right here in South Pasadena. So I was surprised to learn that one of my favorite, I consider it a Christmas movie, Step Brothers, was actually filmed in around South Pasadena and Pasadena. So there's one scene where Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly are walking down this street here. You can see this Pasadena Historical Museum in the background. They're wearing their tuxedos, and they come up with the idea for Prestige Worldwide, which they're gonna launch their big commercial and do their big pitch. So that was filmed right here. So you can walk along and do the walk that they did from Step Brothers. So we're continuing on with our South Pasadena film location tours. So one that I was really excited to see was the Lessons in Chemistry house, and of course the neighbor's house across the street. So if you haven't seen it, it's an Apple TV series. It stars Brie Larson as Elizabeth Zott, and she has a love interest named Calvin, and he actually lives in a Pasadena craftsman house. So that's the one that I'm going to show right here. And then they also use the neighbor's house across the street. This was a neighborhood that was called Sugar Hill in the series, and it was really beautiful, and highly recommend watching the show and going to visit. So we're standing in front of a playhouse, and it's not a coincidence. I picked it because Pee-wee has a playhouse, and his house is also in South Pasadena. So we have visited it from time to time. It always looks a little bit different since we've been there. Right now it's yellow. I'll show a picture of it right here. But if you remember from the movie Pee-wee's Big Adventure, this is where he comes out. He's looking for his bike. He has an interaction with Francis. He's got his little keypad on the outside. Pee-wee's house, always a lot of fun to visit. And we were lucky enough to see him live in 2020 in Seattle right before he passed away. He was doing a little tour for Pee-wee's Big Adventure, so that was really great. So highly recommend that one. So that's going to do it for our filming locations in Pasadena. Thanks for coming with us on this little tour. So just to recap, and I'll show you a little map here. So we did start at the Crazy Stupid Love House. Then we went to see the Legally Blonde bike scene over at Caltech, which is really cool. Then we did Curb Your Enthusiasm with a house in a nice little neighborhood. We did a Step Brothers location. We did Lessons in Chemistry, and then we ended off with the Pee-wee house. So we really enjoyed our tour today. We're also at a really cute historic bookstore called Romans. Highly recommend that. It's really cute back here. And we stopped at I Like Pie, which is really awesome. Pies are excellent. Ice cream is the best. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you later.